Okay guys, Lulu here, jumping in to do a reading. This one's going to be a love reading. So let's just see what wants to come through. I'll just grab a couple of decks. I was going to do another reading, but I've tried 2 times to film a reading and it's not happening. So I'm just thinking, oh, maybe I'm supposed to do a love reading specifically. So let's just see if this flows. Alright, so let's just take a look at this connection, and then if you resonate, you'll know that this is for you. So let's take a look at your person's energy. What is the viewer's person's current energy? Okay, so they've got the card of second chance and also chasing. On the bottom, you've got the card of distance. So it does feel like they may be going to, because second chance is reconciliation, making amends, opportunity. And then we've got chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. And then distance is separation, space, and blockage. So this is a connection where there has been distance, could be physical distance, emotional distance, distance as far as separation of no communication, things like that. And it feels like, let me see, I want to see, because I was going to say maybe they're turning around to not necessarily chase, but I feel like more pursue would be a more appropriate word. Pursue this connection. They may have realized something about it. Like, I'm going to take a look at your energy. What is your energy in relation to this, your special person? What is the viewer's energy? You've got the card of escaping. Well, you've got a lot of cards. Hang on, let me see. Just going to get 2 more cards. You've got escaping, you've got exhaustion. So you may have withdrawn your energy from this connection and from this person so that you could restore your energy and keep your energy to yourself. And then also on the bottom there, you've got the card conflicted. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. So you may feel conflicted about this person. I split the deck and you've got twin flames, so mirroring shared feelings and reflections. So I feel like this is the energy that ties you two together in some way. Well, not in some way. If it's a twin flame type of connection, the way that is connected is obvious, but let's just see. Well, it's obvious if you know about the twin flame deal. But it could be like, if it's not twin flames, it could be just like, just a very deep soulmate connection as well. But it just says twin flames, so we'll just go with that. And you apply how you see this connection to you. So I feel like for you, though, there is something that you're facing about this situation, because, yeah, escaping is in reverse. So escaping is avoiding, blocking, pushing away. So there's something about this that you're facing, and you may have had to retreat and draw back your energy so that you could do that and move out of conflict about this connection. What type of connection it is, if you have confusion about this twin flame energy and journey, because that can be very confusing and have a lot to it. So that in itself can be exhausting, this type of energy, So let's just see what else. I'll get some more cards. So we'll go back to your person's energy and see what else we can get here. It's interesting because we are in Mercury retrograde time, and this can be a time of communications, reunions, review around connections. So just keep that in mind. It's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's fairly neutral. It's just about how you work with the energy. So there's opportunities with any of the astrological energies that we're working with. So let's see. Let's look at their okay. Yeah, I feel like they may be going to take action, because you've got the energy of waiting is more waiting. Live your life for you right now. Angel number 176, but that was in reverse. So I feel like they are possibly going to take action on this connection. And they may have had an epiphany about this, or a realization, which it's because it's got your soul knows the way. Yeah, I do feel like they're going to face something about this situation, because with distance, with the separation, you've got ghosting, unable to face their feelings, and you, angel number 6648. That's in reverse. So I feel like they are going to move out of that energy where they couldn't face things and they couldn't communicate from the heart, and they needed to create space and boundaries around their heart as a protection for their own heart. I do definitely feel like there is an energy of mirroring between this connection, like you often mirror each other. And that's why you're both sort of pulling back your energy at times where you feel you need to. Now, let's have a look at... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by someone that's here. Sorry. Okay, so over to your energy, you've got the card of heartbroken. Will this pain ever lessen? Angel number 111. And that's over the top of the escaping card in reverse. So I feel like what you've had to do is to protect your heart. So with this, look at this. This is mirroring in itself. This is the heart, and then this is the heart as well. And it's both people within this connection have acted in ways to protect their own heart at times. So in that sense, they are mirroring each other's feelings. And for you, it's like you've had to retreat, pull back your energy to protect your heart, because you felt so heartbroken within this connection and a lot of pain. So, okay, so these two flip. Oh, you've got three. Oh, there's four. Actually, let me just put them back. I want just specific. Okay, so you've got two this time. So facades is over the card of exhaustion in reverse, and then also this question of why are you or they running. So this feels like you had to spend that time and energy to figure out why you may be running, why you may have been running, or why they may have been running for this connection, and what's really going on underneath. So I feel like for you, you may have spent some time trying to figure out, well, what's actually going on there? What is the truth of the hearts? Because again, we've got the hearts there and the green, and this is about creating space and boundaries so that you can get very clear. But there's a lot to the facades as well, because I feel like that's tying in with Mercury energy as well, because Mercury is can be known as the planet of being the trickster as well. And yeah, let's see what for the card of conflicted. Okay, so you've got I feel like maybe over this time, did that come out in reverse? I think it did. So you've got physical intensity and passion. Baby, only you are lighting this fire. So that's in reverse. So also what it might be happening for you is that your heart and passion for this situation and this person may have died down because of the amount of heartbreak and pain that you've been through. It may have affected how much intensity that you felt towards that. Then you've got the card of yes when I split the deck. So let's see. I want to see what is the energy. No, I'll do that in a minute. I'll ask another question first. Let's get the hearts. What's this one? We'll get some love oracle cards. And first we'll do your person and then we'll do you. Don't mind me if I'm a little bit sounding weird today. I woke up. I don't even know what time I woke up. It was so early. 2 or 3. I don't know. Something. I don't remember. It's all a blur. Okay, so let's just see. What would the other person want you to know if they could communicate? What would they want you to know? If you want to look into your own love situation, you can always reach out. I do offer love readings. Okay, so the first thing is, why can't I move on from you? And that could be why also too they're turning around to come back and pursue this connection with you, or try to smooth things out, resolve conflicts, because they've realized they can't move on from you. Like, interesting. The card on the bottom was, I'm scared of rejection. So I feel like if they've taken a long time to come back around to you, that will be one of the blocks that they have, is a fear of rejection. With the distance, you've got the card of, I can't do this right now. And then, will this ever change in reverse? So with the change, will it ever change in reverse? I feel like yes, it is going to change, okay? Because it's going to go back. This is the thing, right? It's like a cycle of fear around rejection and protecting the heart. So at the same time, this person can't move on from you because there is a very special aligned connection here that can't be broken. It won't be broken. So even though the fear is actually crippling them, right, as far as being able to reach out to you, because they have fear of rejection. So, but it is going to change because they keep looping back to, well, why can't I move on then? So interesting. This is funny. Oh, it's funny / not funny, but your side, you've got, I can't come to you now. So again, can you see how there's, within this connection, there is mirroring happening where both have these blocks. So let's see what else for you. What would you want the other person to know? So you've got, I feel lonely. And then also, please do what is best for your heart. But that was, I think that was in reverse. What I'm getting with that is, I feel like you wish that they would consider your heart. Because maybe they are doing what's best for their heart, but you're coming from like, well, what about my heart? Like, what about me? What about the pain I've been through? That's kind of what I'm getting from that. And then on the bottom, you've got drama. So it could be quite dramatic. And that happens, right? That happens in connection. So let's just see. Okay, so here you've got, I am blocked. So this, it comes with the over the top of the card of confusion. So you've got blocks there as well. And maybe, like, what is this drama card about is what I'm wondering. And I may, what is the drama about? I'm either going to do a tarot story, or I'm going to look at what is. All right, let's just see. Let's have a look at what wants to be known for both of you together, your story. You've got the card of, why are you or they chasing, in reverse. So it's definitely a runner-chaser dynamic has been part of this connection. That's for sure. Then on the bottom you had, release your grip, 4 of Pentacles energy. So there's an energy of blocked heart chakras here for one of you or both of you. I feel like it's maybe both of you in some way, or there's definitely blocks and wounds of the heart. So heart chakra would need some attention and some work and some healing. Also too, it could be just like holding on to something. So that may link in with drama, holding on to past dramas or past things that have happened. What else? I have so much that I want to share with you. And interesting, on the bottom, one of the blank cards is there. And what that, I mean, if you had this deck, you can write your own message on this card. But what I'm getting with this, it's like there's so much I want to share with you, but it can't be shared because there's no communication. It's just there's no communication in the physical. So it's just out there in the ether, right? So maybe that's where you're connecting. And that makes sense too in relation to the divine counterparts, this love connection. So that ties in with, yeah, like what I said, it's often that's not showing up in the physical. Well, the way that ties in with this is that the connection is not, if you're in separation right now, it's not showing up in the physical. It's more, it could be just communication in the ether, you know. So let's just see. Anything else? Okay. All right, so you've got the card of breathe in reverse. So I feel like this is bringing a lot of anxiety as well to the connection. And there's a feeling of unworthiness here. But it is an opportunity to, because this says you are more than enough, it's in reverse. And this one is, this connection is helping you fast track your healing ascension process, step into your strength and empowered self. So there's a wound here that is underlying, and it's about self-worth, not feeling enough. That's one of the core wounds that people can have, that they're not good enough. And with the Venus retrograde, you can work with that energy to heal that wound, you know, by doing your own inner work around that core wound. And you know, when you do that work, then that is what is, if you can recognize what you've got going on that's causing the anxiety or the fear around this, then you can fast track your ascension process in a way, because you're not avoiding what's actually going on. Here you go, you've got holding on, withholding the push-pull and energetic dynamic. So that ties in with also the Four of Pentacles, releasing the grip, because you need to free up the energy. So part of the way that you could free up the energy is to just focus on yourself and your own healing at this time. Okay, so when you're in this type of connection where you've got all this stuff going on, that sometimes, and if it's in separation, that is a time where you focus on your own self and healing, because there is that mirroring aspect there. It's like you've come together and just held the mirror up to each other's wounds. Okay, so then the opportunity is to recognize that and to work on it, because here you've got beyond the labels, there is room to move and grow, and that was in reverse. So I feel like it is about actually identifying, okay, well, what is this, what is going on, like what are the blocks and what is the wound that is here. And then you've got this card, you have choices within this situation. So I feel like with that one, it's like in regards to the divine counterpart and the twin flame kind of journey, which not everyone believes in, and that's totally okay. I get the multiple perspectives and I have my own views on it as well. But it's like, just remember that you do have choices within this situation and with any situation, okay? So that can be a re-empowering thing in itself. Okay, so yeah, there on the bottom you've got childhood trauma, inner child healing. So it could be that yeah, that's what's been shown here. So here you've got soulmates and balance or bring in divine masculine energy to help this situation. I feel like too that because you had reflections on the bottom in reverse, that I feel like there may have been a lot of time of reflection already, and this is maybe a time to come out of reflection and take action, because it's asking to balance and bring in divine masculine energy, and masculine energy is about action steps. It is about decision making and things like that. So yeah, anyway, so that's that. Let's jump into some tarot and see what the further story here is. What so what is the tarot story here for those who are connecting and resonating with this story? Okay, I need to clear these cards because I'm just getting the message. The past is the past. You need to clear the energy and clear the space. To do that, just to allow a new energy in. So let's just see. What is the tarot story for this connection? What is the current tarot story? Okay, so we've got the Five of Cups in reverse, which is good because, and then also we've got the Four of Cups in reverse on the bottom. So that's a good start because the Five of Cups is showing that moving out of a time of focusing on the loss aspect of this connection. And with the Four of Cups, it's like actually realizing what's the opportunity within this connection and how can you shift more towards what is there. Like it's just a shift of focus about what cups are still full and the potential. So there's a lot about potential here. So what else? Knight of Cups on the side, and then the Five of Wands. Ooh, King of Cups on the bottom. It's Seven of Wands there as well. Okay, so I do feel like there is going to be a move made towards reconciling emotionally and helping to move out of conflict where you might have been both trying to hold a particular position about your stance on things or something like that. But I do feel like there is a feeling about moving forward to resolve that emotionally and have yeah, anyway. And then you've got the Seven of Wands here. Yeah, so that's on its side as well. So I feel like it's a little bit of shift of perspective and flexibility is what I'm getting as well, because each person has to be able to give a little and to shift their perspective and their boundary a little. I don't know if boundary is the right word, but maybe just position is a better word, because we can always reassess our boundaries. All right, let's see. Seven of Cups. Yeah, so there's choices to be made, decisions to be made. Again, potential. Six of Wands. Four of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. So I do feel like with the Queen of Wands, their passion can be reignited, because like in the first cards it showed about on your side how maybe you lost some passion and intensity for this connection, but I feel like that can be reignited, but it's about slow and steady steps, right, to reconnect and move this forward with the Knight of Pentacles. And it is showing that there is going to be action here because you've got the Four of Swords, and the Six of Wands is like, I feel like in the context of this reading, the Six of Wands is about not being shy about coming forward. Okay, because there's been this time of reflection about choices, about possible timelines and all that jazz. And yeah, there you've got the Six of Swords on the bottom, which is like you've already been through so much with this connection. It's like, okay, well, what was the higher wisdom gained from this? What was the higher learning? And then moving forward with that to calmer waters. Yeah, and then the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom, the King of Swords. So it's like truth and clarity, but also nurturing, like bringing in these aspects to support. Ooh, the Empress. Yeah, so I feel like there is still a lot of love here. Nine of Cups on the side. Well, the Three of Pentacles is in reverse there. Why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse? Life renewed on the bottom. Basically the message here is that there has been a disconnection, but there is a new chance here with the life renewed. So there is a second chance, and that's the first card that started off with your person's energy. Yeah, there's something not finished here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse as well. So it's like maybe where you thought you couldn't build together, now it's the realization of actually we can, because new life can come into this situation. So let's just see what else. The Chariot on the side. Yeah, that's interesting, because I was sort of asking, like, okay, I was kind of asking, interesting. Hang on a sec. I was kind of asking, okay, what timing is this going to come in on? And I feel like it is on its way, because the Chariot is on its side. So you can see that there's a lot in process in this reading, and I feel like with the Page of Swords there that it could be just that you're watching each other through ways that you can, or one person is watching the other and the other is sending divine love or something like that. Or that could be working both ways even, because you've got the King of Cups there. So there is a lot of love. Like, look, the King of Cups and the Empress. And then there's this energy of just waiting for the right time. Waiting, watching is what I'm getting. So, yeah, the Nine of Cups there on the side. It's like, well, it's about this timing of where this cup of love is going to be offered, but it is going to be offered. King of Cups and life renewed. All right. But currently there is still a disconnect there. Yeah. Let's just see what else. Fortune Fairy, Eight of Wands. Okay, this could be wishes coming true. This could be a connection that you've been working on manifesting and really putting a lot of energy into this wish coming true. Like, I'm just getting the words eyes on the prize. I do feel like there is, again, I'm getting the thing of a re-spark of passion, but I feel like that's only because there is underlying deep love. That's why that passion energy can be reignited again. Interesting. I'm just tuning into this crystal, but it's because the red, and you can't see it, but when it was sitting here, the red, the light, the sunlight is shining on the red, and it's just a really beautiful, vibrant, earthy, passionate red. It's very grounded. So perhaps when you come back together, there's going to be a grounded energy as well, or you will need a grounded energy. You've got the Three of Wands. So yeah, feels like this wish is coming true, as in this connection can be healed, and then what was I going to say? It can be healed through a communication, but I feel it like what this is a shortening of the distance. It's like, if it's supposed to come back together, it's going to come back together. It's all in the flow. But there is a lot of positive energy here that's showing. I'm wondering if you're doubting though as well, because I'm just getting the yeah, I just got a feeling about that some of you are doubting whether this is going to come through or not. You've got the Nine of Wands and the Sun. Okay, so why you've got that doubt there is because of what's happened in the past that has been your wounding in this connection, which has been your heartache or your heart being hurt. So that's made you feel like, is it really going to work out? Are we really going to be happy? But there's a lot of happiness in this Sun card here, and I feel like it is going to come together. Yeah. So the advice there is to move out of anxiety with the Nine of Swords in reverse, and you've also got the Nine of Pentacles. So again, it's like go back to working on your self-love. Venus retrograde, right? Keep pouring into you. Have the beautiful life that you want and deserve. Like, create that environment around you where you feel loved, you feel at peace, you're not in any fear or anxiety, because you work on yourself and you know that you've got this. Okay, you're rebuilding because you've got the Tower here in reverse, and then you've got the Magician, wow, and the Three of Swords and the Strength. Oh, I love this message, because it's just like you have what it takes to move through the pain, like with the Three of Swords. Yeah, so you have what it takes to rebuild. And yeah, with the Magician there, you have all the resources that you need within, because there you've got the Strength card. You're not alone with this. You've got the Wolf right next to you. Brilliant. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. Let me just get some astro cards. Like I said, if you want a personal look into your love story, your twin flame journey, divine counterpart, whatever, just reach out and we can do one. But let's see. Right on the bottom, you've got Aquarius, collaborate. And this is like, feels actually very balanced in a collaboration as well. Like, you pour into each other. And that's going to be quite healing. So that's a reconnection with the Aquarius there. Because Aquarius is the star. Oh, that's so funny. I wish you had seen how this card flipped out. Anyway, it sort of flipped out and then flipped up the right way all in one go. So that's retrograde review. So that's what's happening right now. And then on the bottom, you've got conjunction, alliance. So it's like you may... yeah, alliance. So you may have realized, or your other person has realized, that this is an alliance that is worth taking another look at. I split the deck. You've got Aquarius again, so healing, connection. It's air energy. This is a number 11 too, so it's like a gateway. It's a master number, and it's also 1 and 1 together. So let's see what else. Yeah, because it's got yeah, I feel like it's like an initiation in a way, because it's like, okay, well, have you looked at, and this came up in the reading, like, have you looked at what the mirror you were both holding up to each other? What was that? What was the mirror showing you about yourself? Where are the places in your heart, mind, and soul that needed healing? You've got Taurus. And that's what it was. That's what it came down to. It was a core wound of feeling unworthy. So that comes from childhood trauma, where we get those core wounds. So there, first house, arrival. So yeah, when you come into the world, beautiful, innocent, and then sometimes we have these experiences where we take on a message through something that happens, that we're not lovable, or we're not worthy, or we're not good enough, or whatever it is. So that's what is needing to be healed here. And then you've got the card of dignified strength in reverse, and then the mid-heaven pinnacle. So why are they in reverse? Square, semi, square, quincunx tension was in reverse. So you need to come out of this place of tension within yourself. So this links back to anxiety or fear. Like, what is the fear? Can you get to the bottom of what this fear is for you, so that you can begin to heal, right? Because if we leave our wounds and our heartache our trauma unattended, it can and will pull us out of our strength in many ways. So our mental health, our physical health, we could be leaning more on addictions and negative coping mechanisms to get through days or get through life. And it's not a great feeling, because you can't reach this pinnacle in that state. You can't reach your full potential. And this is a 36. That's a gateway. And it reduces to 9, which is a new cycle. So we have to be able to look at our issues and our pains, our wounds, so that we can heal them, because we can't heal what we don't acknowledge. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave that there. I hope this helped someone or resonated in some way. Please let me know if it did. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.